How to detox for chemtrail cough and flu is about to begin. Hello and welcome to this short webinar on chemtrail cough, chemtrail flu and a chemtrail detox. Now it is going to be a short webinar and it's going to be a webinar like you have never seen before. I'm going to do those three things in that order. How to get rid of your chemtrail cough, how to get rid of a chemtrail flu, and I'm going to show you how to do a chemtrail detox that won't cost you a penny. Now I will say right now, at some point I'm going to show you a chemtrail remedy which I have been helping people with for over 7 years, but I'm also going to show you how you can make it for yourself, so the choice is yours. Okay, so I'm just having a look now. There are more people joining us as they do, so I'll just tell you a little bit about me. My name's Joe Johnson. I've been working with natural remedies for over 25 years and I had great success with helping people initially with bronchitis and sinus infections and influenza and diseases of the lungs and the respiratory system. But as my knowledge has developed, I've been able to help people with different things, and it's been rather simple to help people with chemtrail cough. So I'm not going to get into the arguments about whether chemtrails even exist or not. What is a fact is that you are coughing for some reason. There's something going on in your lungs and in your airways that is making you cough. So we can treat that and we can get rid of it. Now, it's pretty easy to get rid of a cough, bronchitis, whatever you want to call it. The problem is, how do you stop it from coming back? How do you prevent it from coming back? And I'm going to show you how to do that, and which will include a natural detox which will not cost you a penny. Okay? So first of all, this cough, let's forget whether chemtrails exist or not. What we do know for a fact is that you have got neighbours or family and they haven't got this. They're inhaling the same environment as you, and yet they've not got it. And this is what, you know, and people are saying, well, that's maybe the chemtrails don't exist, etc., etc. Forget all of that. Let's look at what we know. You have got something wrong with your lungs. You will almost certainly have bacteria and fungus breeding in your airways and breeding in your lungs. Now, before I show you how to get rid of it, and it's simple, what else do we know? So we know you've got a cough, we know you've got something wrong with your lungs, and we also know that for the vast majority of your life, you were healthy in terms of your lungs. You never had this chemtrail cough and you never had a chemtrail flu. And I'll say that again because it's really important. For the vast majority of your life, you've never had these symptoms. So the knowledge is already in your body how to be healthy. The knowledge is in your body how to be healthy. Now you could say, well, yes, but I wasn't inhaling all these pollutants before. But your neighbours and friends haven't got an infection. So their body knows how to defend against these chemicals. And we're going to help your immune system defend you against these chemicals. We're not going to get into the arguments about the rights and wrongs of chemtrails. We're going to stimulate your immune system so that you no longer have a chemtrail cough or a flu. Okay? So 7 or 8 years ago, when we first started treating chemtrail cough and flu, we did the research and we found that you've got to kill off the fungus and the bacteria in the lungs which is causing the cough and the phlegm and the wheezing and the weakness and the fatigue. You've got to kill off the parasites without harming your immune system. So, and it's got to remember that, because if you go to the doctors will give you antibiotics. And you start to take the antibiotics and for a short period of time they generally work. It'll get rid of the symptoms, your cough or your flu symptoms will go away. Then 3 or 4 weeks later, or a month, maybe 2 months later, the cough returns, the flu-like symptoms return. And you can go back to the doctors and then they can give you a different set of antibiotics. They may give you even steroids or steroids. They could give you an inhaler. They could actually say, well, we can't find the cause of it. Maybe you're suffering from stress and anxiety, and then they can start dishing out things, anxiety medication, lorazepam, diazepam. They could say, well, maybe it's depression, and everything can go haywire. You've got to remember, there's something going on in your lungs. You've got to kill it without harming your immune system. So how do you do that? The first thing to do is to use the chemtrail remedy. And if you look on the website, I'll tell you how to make it, but I'm just telling you now, it's cinnamon, organic cinnamon, organic thyme and organic clove. So there's the cinnamon, and these are organic plant extracts. Cinnamon, thyme and clove bud. It's quite simple, and let me just turn this camera so I can see what you're looking at here. Okay, so there's a plate, a bowl, there's a kettle of steaming water, hopefully. So you get a bowl of steaming water. I don't know if you can see the steam there. This remedy is so simple to use. You get the ingredients, they're already mixed up in this bottle as like an oily liquid, and you simply add 6 drops to the steaming water. You then get a towel, you stick it over your head in the old-fashioned way, and you start to inhale the vapours. Now, the plant extracts in this chemtrail formula are very powerful. They are very powerful. Just 6 drops. It mixes with the steam. You inhale the droplets of steam. It takes tiny droplets of cinnamon, thyme and clove, and it takes it into your throat, into your windpipe, down into your lungs, and it covers your lungs with tiny droplets. Now, it's organic, it won't harm your lungs, but it will kill off the bacteria and the fungus on contact. And if you use this remedy for 3 times for about 3 days, 90% of your symptoms will be gone. And it's only quite natural for you to think, well, that was the end of that. Thank God for that. I'm feeling so much better now. But that's not the case. Because if you remember, most of your life, you've been free of flu and you've been free of this cough. Your immune system needs treating. It's your immune system that's allowed this to take place. People with a healthy immune system do not get chemtrail cough and chemtrail flu. And I'll say that again. People with a fully healthy immune system do not get chemtrail cough and chemtrail flu. That's why you can be susceptible and your neighbours and your friends or family might not get it. So we need to treat your immune system. So what we did, we have added to the chemtrail formula. The formula itself will kill off the parasites, but then you need to stimulate your immune system into becoming healthy again. And this is how we did it. There are 4 homeopathic remedies inside that blend of oils. 4 specific homeopathic remedies that is designed to stimulate your immune system. So, because you can remember being healthy. Think about it now. You can remember being healthy. So your body knows what it's like to be healthy. There's a natural intelligence in you that's bigger than the biggest supercomputer ever imaginable. Your body knows how to breathe, it knows how to see, it knows how to hear, it knows how to be alive and healthy. It knows how to protect itself from these parasites. You've been covered in bacteria and fungus since the first day you were born, and it wasn't a problem because your immune system sorted it. Well, it could be that the chemicals from the chemtrails, you've inhaled them or you've digested them. Either way, you've weakened your immune system. So now we need to strengthen your immune system. So using the remedy with the plant extracts and the homeopathic remedies together will kill off the parasites in your lungs, stop your coughing, stop the phlegm, stop the flu-like symptoms. But that's just the beginning, right? Use the remedy 3 times a day, then once a week after that. But this is just the beginning. So, if you look on the website, you can get the remedy, the chemtrail flu remedy formula, and I can get it sent out to you today, whether you're in Australia, USA, UK, wherever you are in the world, we'll send it to you with free shipping. Right, that's that out the way. I'll also show you on the website how you can make the remedy for yourself. It's up to you. But what I want to share with you today is this. Good health isn't about taking remedies, isn't about taking drugs. It's about you being the captain of your ship. And what do I mean by that? It's about you saying enough's enough. I'm not giving the authority of my health to a doctor or a drugstore or some guy on YouTube. I'm going to be in charge of it myself from now on. Somebody said some saying once, you know, if it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to you, right? So you can strengthen your immune system. You can. You can detox your body simply without spending any loads of money on detox. And I'm going to tell you now how to do it. The first thing, every day, I guarantee every day you are putting food in your mouth and it is poisonous. You say, well, what do you mean? Well, you can go in a store and almost all the foods are processed. They've been made by somebody else and stuck in a packet or a tin or a box or a plastic pouch or something, and have a look at the ingredients. Most of those ingredients did not exist just 20 years ago. I'll say that again. Most of the ingredients didn't exist 20 years ago. Even the flour in your bread didn't exist 20 years ago. They're using they're messing with all kinds of plants and chemicals and genetics, and it's as if your digestive system knows what to do, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Your kidneys don't know what to do. Your liver doesn't know what to do. There's so many diseases now of the digestive system. Celiac disease, IBS, you know, all kinds of things. Crohn's disease. The digestive system doesn't know what to do. So I'm inviting you. I'm not saying, you know, don't eat pizza, don't eat chips, don't eat crisps. What I'm saying is, once a day, start to eat fresh vegetables. It doesn't have to be raw. You can cook it lightly, steam it, boil it a little, put some nice condiments on it, put some flavouring on it, put some fresh oils on it, but just start eating fresh food and your body will take a sigh of relief. Give it a break from the chemicals. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was definitely built, and it's a big place. Well, your health, it's like a ship now turning direction. You might have a chemtrail condition, you might have flu or a cough or chronic fatigue syndrome, you might be exhausted. But I'm saying to you, like one of these big oil tankers, when it decides to change direction, nobody notices. But an hour later, it seems to be going somewhere else. Your health is the same. Within a week, you can feel so much different. That's the first thing. Stop putting poisons in, or reduce the amount of poisons in your diet. If you can, I mean, organic food is very expensive, but look for cheap alternatives to the crap that's on the supermarket shelves. When you buy vegetables, wash them. You've got to wash them. They spray them with all kinds of toxins, and that's why there's so many people getting so many different diseases. So don't blame yourself here. You've always done your best. Now what we tend to do, we can blame ourselves when we knew better. You know, there's mistakes we make in life. The biggest, you know, the ones that hurt are when you knew better but you did it anyway, okay? Well, now, you know, you knew already, but all these chemicals are no good for you. And even fresh fruit and veg, it's sprayed in toxic chemicals. So take it home, wash it, clean it off, and just try to eat a couple of pieces of fruit and veg a day. That's the first thing. Then start to filter your water. I'm not going to get into the arguments about whether fluorine is toxic. Go and do the research yourself. Start filtering your water. You can still drink all the tea and coffee you want, but filter your water. So that's the first thing you've done. You've got rid of your flu and your cough. The second thing you've done, you've stopped putting toxins in. And you think, hang on a minute, what else? Breathing. And you can say, well, yeah, that's the cause of the problem. No. Remember, your neighbours haven't got chemtrail cough and they haven't got chemtrail flu and they're not exhausted. So people are able to breathe in these chemicals, and so can you. And we're going to show you, we're going to start getting more oxygen into your lungs. And this is how you do it. You get in a comfortable chair and you breathe in for a count of 4 seconds, you hold for a count of 4 seconds, and you breathe out for a count of 4 seconds. What this is going to do is dramatically increase the oxygen in your body, so you're going to get more energy. But something even more importantly than that, you're the captain of your ship now, and you're going to realise you can control your body. Because what happens as well, as you start to control your breathing, your emotions start to calm down, your nervous system starts to calm down and become stronger. Your sense of self becomes stronger. Your personal authority becomes stronger through this simple breathing exercise. So watch this. So I'm going to breathe in for 4. Hold. So it's breathing in for 4, hold 4, out for 4, and then repeat that and do that for 10 minutes a day. There are many side effects of doing this simple exercise. You're going to reclaim your health. You've got memories now. You can remember what it's like when you were healthy. Think of it. Yeah? Have a memory now when you were laughing and healthy. There was a natural intelligence at place then that was just looking after you. That natural intelligence exists right now. It's just been weakened with either through toxic chemicals or whatever. We're not going to go over the past. We're just going to change it going forward. So you've got rid of the parasites. You're going to stop putting toxins in your body. You're going to stop putting poisonous water in your body. And now you can breathe. You're getting more energized. You will get your energy back. But more importantly, you're developing your own authority, your sense of self within you. Doing that simple breathing exercise. Now, this is crucial. This is crucial. You've got to get out of breath every single day. Now, what I mean by that is I do know some people with chemtrail cough or chemtrail flu, they are lying in bed at home gasping. And I've met people like that, and if that's you, don't worry. Do what I've said. Even if you're lying in bed, move your arms, move your legs, do what you can for 5 minutes, and then tomorrow 10 minutes. Then eventually when you can get out of the chair, get off the bed, you stand up, and you start to exercise your legs and you move your arms. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And you can have the most beautiful health that you deserve. You can start to get out of breath every day. And when you get out of breath, don't collapse back in the chair and say, poor me. Collapse back in the chair and say, yes, I did it. I did it. Because when you move around, it is like a pump. It's detoxing. Movement is a detox. Because in order to move, your body requires energy, it requires fluids, it requires new nutrients that you're getting from your vegetables. It requires oxygen that you're getting from your breath. And it'll start, the movement will clear out the toxins in your body. So you'll have your bowel movements and your urine and your sweat. And wash yourself with clean water and a simple soap. And just keep doing it, but get out of breath every day. And I do know somebody personally with a chemtrail flu who was whacked out. And for me, it wasn't a flu at all, because this had been going on for months and months before I met them. So it wasn't a flu, it was a complete collapse. So we did, as I say, we killed off the parasites, we started the breathing exercises, simple food. In fact, that person likes soup. So we made fresh vegetables, made a soup, and she loved it. Then we started exercising, just simple bit in the bed, doing the arms and the legs, then getting up, going for a walk, then going for a walk without the wheelchair, without the sticks, then a little run, buying a pair of trainers. She didn't even want to buy the running shoes because she was embarrassed. I said, buy them. Within a few months, she was running. And she gets out of breath every day. She can't remember having a chemtrail flu. It was a part of the past. So this detox starts in your mind and in your heart. Have you ever been really deeply troubled by something and then somebody gives you some amazingly good news? Wow! Suddenly you've got energy. The energy was always there. Your energy is existing in you right now. These scientists who make these atomic bombs, they split an atom. Away it goes. You're made of atoms. The energy is waiting for you. And it's in your heart and it's in your mind. Now your mind, we traditionally say your mind is here. But I want you to think about your mind being here, in your digestive system. Your guts, what do you feel in your guts? All the injustices in life are here in your guts. All the things that go wrong, you feel it here in your guts. You know, there's lots of upsets in life and it's a part of life. And unless we can learn to let go, then this upset gets stored in our system and weakens us, weakens your immune system and leaving you open to infection. It's easy to deal with the infection. You can do that. Then the journey towards health and happiness and a new life. Not turning your back on your old life. There's still lots of lovely people in your life and there's still lots of so many lovely aspects about you. But there's new possibilities. Maybe even stuff that you'd given up on. You know? Or maybe there's something in the past that you're hanging on to, some pain, you just didn't deserve it. And it's eating you away. But you can let it go. You can let it go. You can let it go as you create your new life. New relationships with your friends and family or with your partner. New, better relationships. More open and authentic. But most importantly, it's a new relationship with yourself. Being in charge of your lungs. Being in charge of your immune system. Being in charge of what you stick in your mouth. Being in charge of how you breathe. Being in charge of being still. And giving yourself a relaxing time just to breathe. Now, I don't know if you're religious or not. Either way, all of us, we didn't create ourselves. We've just appeared here as a human being. And we know we're here for a limited amount of time. So this life is a gift somehow. Whether from a God or a creator or Mother Earth, however you want to look at it. But it's up to you to take full advantage. Up to you. The TV, they don't tell you how to look after yourself. They say, oh, well, the politicians, they'll tell you how, we'll tell you how to educate your kids. They'll tell you how to live. They'll tell you how to think. The drug companies will look at the doctors. They'll look after your health. Well, none of it's true. You realise that you're being lied to all over the place. You're being lied to and you know it. And how is your nervous system supposed to cope with that? I only say, oh, don't worry. Is it stressing you? Well, here, take some anxiety medication. But what does that do? It just numbs you. It doesn't solve anything. And you know in your heart you are capable of standing up for yourself. You can live in a world of injustices. You can live in a world of liars. You can live, but don't let them poison you. Don't let them poison your body. Don't let them poison your mind. Don't let them poison your heart with your hopes and your dreams. Now's the time. It's one thing to get rid of a cough. One thing to get rid of parasites with yeasts and molds and fungus in. Get rid of that. Start getting your energy back. Then keep the ball rolling. Move forward. Move forward. And don't give your authority to the TV. Don't give your authority to the doctors. Don't give your authority to anybody on a YouTube video. It's just you with your natural intelligence and curiosity. And your immune system. Slowly, slowly feed it and nurture it and love it. It's you. This is an act of love. Every day, if you can find a way to love yourself a little bit more. You know, maybe tonight you're going out for a meal. And say you were going to have a pizza. Is it possible to have a fresh salad with that pizza? Hey, that's an act of love. Maybe you were going to have a pizza with a beer. So could you order the pizza, the beer, a fresh salad and a glass of water and have it all? And listen to your body. And as you develop you, as you allow you to be all that God has given you, or Mother Nature or whatever, allow you to express, allow you to become a flower that's opened, that's no longer held back by just crappy little parasites in your lungs that we can get rid of. That you can open the doors to the energy in creation that is yours. It's your right. Don't let anybody keep you down. All around the world now, alcohol is cheaper than water. In the supermarkets, you can buy a bottle of beer cheaper than a bottle of mineral water. So they want people to just sit at home and drink beer. All around the world now, they are legalising cannabis because they want people to just sit at home and become a victim. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with smoking marijuana. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with drinking beer. Fantastic, it's your choice. It's one of the many ways of having fun in life. But what I'm saying is, don't let them steal your life. If you want a beer, have a beer. Good for you. If you want to smoke marijuana, good for you. But when they say, this happened to me recently. There's a place nearby, a chiropractor. And he's very expensive. Good for him. But if I got a referral from my doctor, if I got a letter from the doctor, I could get it for nothing. So I went to the doctor and I went in and I said, you know, I'm sick of this. He said, what? I said, my back is killing me, I'm sick of it. He said, oh yeah, no problem. He starts writing a prescription. I said, what are you doing? He said, well, these are antidepressants. I said, what do you mean? He said, you told me you were fed up. I said, yeah, I'm fed up with my bad back. I don't want your antidepressants. They've been instructed here in the UK to give as many antidepressants out as they can. And I know they have because the doctors told me. I don't know what it's like around the world, but it seems to be they want a docile population. The problem with being docile, the problem with being subservient is that our health will disappear. Now, I'm not saying you're docile or subservient. I'm just saying there's bigger things. There seems to be bigger things at work. And you can stop it like that. You can take the authority back. Take the authority back. You decide what you want to eat. You decide how to treat your health. You decide what to drink. You decide what to think. You decide how to live. And you think, well, actually, I had some hopes and dreams, but I need energy for that, and I haven't got it. Well, you will have. Do what you need to do. Practice exercising. Practice the breathing techniques. You'll have your hopes and dreams. This isn't about getting rid of chemtrail symptoms. You can do that. they're cheeky, I'll not swear, to tell people that this cough, that these flu symptoms are psychiatric. It's almost, well it is, it's an insult. But leave all that behind now. You're in charge. You make that. Have a look at the website. Where's that thing? On the website, we can send you the chemtrail formula. If you wish, there's the list of ingredients. Make it yourself. Do the research. See the links to the US government's own health website. It'll show you that the ingredients in here do kill off the parasites in your lungs, in your respiratory system. It'll get rid of your cough. It'll get rid of your flu. That's that sorted. But you've got to stimulate your immune system. Do that. That's just the start. Then you can start to breathe. That's up to you. Breathe. That's up to you. Stop putting toxins in your face, in your mouth. That's up to you. Start drinking fresh water. That's up to you. And you can do all of this. Then get up, and start walking. And it's hurting. Of course it hurts. And you welcome the pain of exercise because you think, yeah, this is me growing through the pain. And you start to exercise. And as you do so, it detoxes your body. No fun. You don't need a fancy drink, fancy herbal drinks to detox your body. Just get some fruit, fresh fruit, vegetables, water, and movement. And you've got a new life. You've got a new life. And look back into your heart, and when you're ready, I don't know what's weakened your immune system, but all of us carry so much trauma with us. There's so many amazing things you'll find on the internet, some amazing doctors and other people who are not doctors who are just as qualified to help you. And you decide, pick and choose. You become the authority in your life. There's an amazing thing called the emotional freedom technique. This is just tapping on acupuncture points. And you can say things like, I'm just, making this up. Even though I've got chemtrail symptoms, I still deeply and completely accept myself. Because you are a combination of mental energy, emotional energy, physical energy, and it's all interconnected. You can't separate them. That's why placebos work. Somebody says, here's a pill, take that, it'll make you feel better. Oh, brilliant, I've got permission to feel better, bang, I feel better. And people laugh at that as if it's some quack medicine. Well, it's not. Most placebos are better for you than the drugs. Because it's giving you yourself permission to be better and to feel better. Well, you've got it. Tell yourself you're going to get better. By all means, kill parasites in your lungs and in your throat. You can do that. Look at this body, an amazing body that you've got. It might be weak at the moment. You've got no energy. No problem. You started off lying down with no energy. Remember, in a year's time, you'll say, hey, remember that? I was lying down. Couldn't move, couldn't think straight. I was suicidal. I'd had enough. And some people are like that. But it's a decision. And society does not want you to make that decision of saying, sod this, I'm going to look after myself. I'm going to decide how to look after my health. I'm going to look after my emotions. I'm going to look after my mind. I'm going to be more authentic. If I feel angry, I'll say, I feel angry about this. And you'll probably notice that you've every right to feel angry. But by just acknowledging it and accepting it, it tends to go away. Or if you feel hurt, you think, well, yeah, wasn't much justice there, I feel hurt. It's a part of life, and you accept it and you let it go away. And you see that you are a part of this incredible, beautiful Mother Nature. You're a part of it. And nobody else has got the right to bully you or to poison you. So it's up to you to stop it. Okay? So there's a couple of links below this webinar, hopefully. And you can have a look at the chemtrail formula. And there's other stuff there. If you can't sleep, there's an insomnia formula. Again, I can show you the ingredients are there. You can make it yourself. But the most important thing about this webinar, I would say, is whether you buy this formula or not. I hope you do. But if you don't, it doesn't matter. Stand up. and say, right, this is going to be hard. I'm not saying it's easy. This is going to be hard. But I can do a little bit. I can have a drink of water. After this video, go and have a drink of water. Maybe think about buying a water filter. After this video, if there's anything in the fridge, maybe a bit of vegetables, wash it, eat it. Well, I didn't enjoy that actually. Well, next time, find a way of cooking it so you enjoy it. And it's suddenly you're in charge of your life and your chemtrail symptoms will go away. This life will go away and a whole new beautiful life will come into existence, and that'll be your life. And you can be more loving to your friends and family, you can be more loving to your partner, you can be more loving to your colleagues, but most importantly, you can be more loving to yourself and accepting of yourself. And that's the way forward, accepting yourself. So right now, accept the fact you've got chemtrail cough or flu, or you need a detox, so you know how to sort it now. And anyway, some links below this video. It's been a pleasure sharing this stuff with you, and I mean that, it has. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to press, after this recording, I'm going to get changed and go out and get breathless, go for a run. It's pouring down outside. I find it better to run in the rain, it keeps me cool. I will say a couple of years ago I could hardly walk, but I'm just following my own advice here, okay? If you don't do this, you will get consumed by life. I wish I knew how to stop that noise. If you don't do this, if you don't take your life, somebody else will take it for you. They're telling you that politics are important. They're telling you that TV is important. Somebody else is saying that their problems are more important than yours. Well, you can let that happen, or you can say, you know what, this is my time, this is my life. Yes, I'll still look after my loved ones, I'll look after my employer if I have to, I'll do what I have to do, but I'm going to include me in my own life, include you in your life from this moment onwards, yeah? So, you enjoy your life, and I mean that, and thank you for contributing to the enjoyment in my life. Hopefully you'll get the remedy. You look after that. The important thing is use it once a week once you've got rid of it. And that's it. That's great. Thanks for watching. And if you need to get in touch, there is a contact form on the website. And if you need to give us a ring, give us a call. All right. Bye for now. So I hope you liked this video and this webinar. I hope you found the information useful. Please use the information and you'll soon start to feel better. Now, could you do us a favour, please subscribe so that the next time I put a video out you'll automatically be informed. You know, we'll give you plenty of tips and plenty of advice to help you with this condition. Now also, could you please click like, it helps us. And then the last thing is, if you've got something to say, any comment, positive or negative, please leave a message underneath this video. And also, if you know somebody who's got this condition who might benefit from watching this video, please share this with them or share this channel with them. We're here to help, okay? And also you can visit our websites. We've got a couple of websites. There's homeopathic-remedyfinder.com or healthproductsbusiness.com, and there's plenty of information there. And if you want to get in touch, email me or leave us a message on the phone and we'll get back to you. All right, thanks very much. Bye for now.